What is going on, guys? I just hopped on a little bit early. I saw there's 3 people waiting. It's like, who is that? Who is waiting in here? And if you would, and you're watching this, could you tell me, how does the audio sound? The music, that is. I was a bit hesitant at first to play any music because, in just the back of my head, I'm thinking, am I going to get copyright struck for this? Are they going to like take me down or something like that? The DMCA or, whatever. But it should be fine, right? All right, cool. Charizard 40. Wait. Colin? No. Colin, is that you? No, that's not you. Yours is, Oh, Tony. Sorry. It's, one of the... Gotcha. So, funny story, my first YouTube account is actually named RS Owner 9 Richie. Because as a kid, I played, RuneScape a lot, and I thought I was the shit. So, it was RS Owner. I don't know why the 9 was in there. Probably because RS Owner was taken. So, hey, glad you could stop by, though, man. I actually still play RuneScape every once in a while. I'll get on these kicks where I get on for like, a week and do some quests or do some bossing, and then I hop back off and I don't get on it for another 6 months. But it's not the same, and I don't like old school RuneScape, so I don't play it all that much anymore, that is. So, but yeah, glad you could stop by. Glad you got some cool hits on your last packs as well. I've got a couple things going on here tonight. Sort of what I would have done on Whatnot, and I wanted to try it on here as well. So, for every this goes across the board. For every $25 spent, I'm going to throw in a booster pack. And the way it works is, at the end of the night or at the end of the stream, everybody who made a purchase goes on the wheel. So I'll roll that wheel, and then whoever wins that wheel gets all the packs. So the reason I do it that way is because, for one, you have to make a purchase to be eligible. It can be of any amount, but it's so you can't pay to win is the reason I always did it that way. So if you buy like 100 booster packs, you don't get 100 shots. You get on that wheel with everybody else. So, and that's worked really well on Whatnot for all the times that I did it. So I'm going to keep it that way. And yeah, we're going to do it that way. I will be tossing in some extra packs along the way as well. Just have to have a basis, to start out. So I've got everything in here. I think I did almost. I don't think I sold out of anything over the weekend, but I am getting low on a couple things, like Ikoria, for example. I think Kamigawa set packs I'm a little bit low on. So the Black Friday sale, it took out, I think a couple. Was it a couple hundred? Might have been a couple hundred booster packs. It was pretty wild. So got all that stuff shipped out. But yeah, I just got home a little bit ago, got everything set up, and got my little wheel up there. So I'll add people's names there as time goes on. But yeah, Kamigawa is still really popular. It's interesting that remember when it came out and collector booster packs or boxes started out at what, like they started out like what, 220 or so? And then they went up to almost $300. And now you can pick some up for, a relatively, decent price. I think I've seen them for as low as like $190, probably $180, $190 on eBay. Amazon, I think, had a sale on those for a little bit. I missed their Black Friday sale because their Black Friday MTG deals took place on Thursday. So I popped in on Friday. I'm like, all right, yeah, let's check it out. Let's see what kind of dumps they got going on. Nothing. There was literally, there might have been like a bundle box or something like that, but it was pretty sparse. Although today I checked when I got to work. I just browsed through, and they did have a lot of sales. However, it's on like old Commander decks, the minimal packaging ones. So I didn't pick anything up. There was nothing that I saw that was like, I gotta have that. So yeah, Dominaria United, they had at $80. I thought, man, that's a pretty good deal. So I checked TCG Player, and you could get it cheaper on TCG Player than Amazon. I thought, man, that's pretty wild. Usually TCG Player is higher, but that was a pretty good opportunity there. I actually want to. I want to crack a couple of these because I'm missing a couple of the. If we get something nice in here, I'm going to throw this into the pot. But I'm missing a couple of the Mystical Archives for Strixhaven. I'm hoping to fill out that collection here. See what we got. All right. Hey, Expressive Iteration. Isn't this still like $3? $4? Pretty sure it is. Accomplished Alchemist, Extus. We got Infuriate and a foil double major. What is that, like 4 rares in there? No. 3 rares and an uncommon, but pretty expensive one. So might toss these in the pot there too. There's a couple dollars there. I don't think Extus is that much. Double major might be a few dollars. There's a list card in this pack though. Oh, okay, so I forgot. We got a rare up front here. The lessons, there are rare and mythic lessons. So you can actually get, I believe you can get 1 more rare or mythic in Strixhaven set boosters than you can any other set booster because of the lesson slot. What do we got here? By the way, if you guys did not know, Battle for Baldur's Gate, White Plume Adventurer. Over the last week or so, that card has went from 80 cents to $7, $8 in that range. It might push to 10 because supply is relatively low on that. So if you have some, in your bulk or whatever, you might want to pull those out and toss them on TCG Player. Agonizing Remorse. Hey, we got a Swiftfoot Boots from Masters 25. That's at least $1 or so. What's that? 220 to 275? What's that? Is that the number of listings that they have, or not much, man? Cracking packs. Hey, I brought back the wheel, so we've got wheel going on here. So for every $25 that is spent, I'm going to add a pack to the pot, and then along the line, I'm going to throw in an extra pack or 2, and then we'll run the wheel just like always has happened at the end of the stream. And you don't have to be here, Tony. So if you don't know this, you don't actually have to be present to win. I'll send it to you. If you're the winner, send you your spoils. But I wanted to open up a couple of these and see what see if we can get anything good. Probably toss those in as well. Start off the pot pretty good. Silverquill Silencer. We got a Growth Spiral and a Sudden Breakthrough. So got a little bit of bulkage here, and then a couple of good things. Yeah. So I'm going to toss these. These are all going to go into the pot as well. Curious what that double major is worth. Copy target creature spell, except it isn't legendary if the spell is legendary. So, if I understand that right, you'll cast. Let's say you have like I I don't know. Let's say you have Ulamog out. Well, no. Because it's got to be a spell. Oh, okay. You would have to respond to the cast trigger, or respond to the cast. You would maintain priority. You would cast, maintain priority. Don't pass it, and then you would cast double major, and then you would have a token of that card. That's actually kind of nice. I don't think I've ever used that. It's all good, Tony. I should do this with Animar. I don't know why I don't have that in Animar. Because I love Animar. It's my favorite commander. So that would be perfect to get 2 Animars. Yeah. And then do it in Animar Eldrazi. And then basically all of your stuff is going to come in for free. Because it's 1 colorless mana less. Now, unfortunately, I've actually taken some cards out of that. So I have to, I got to add them back in. I kind of poached some stuff for another deck. Alright, we're going to throw these into the pot there, though. And, yeah, see how things go. We've got 4 viewers, so for you guys that are watching, and if you didn't hear the explanation already, got a pot going. So, for every $25 spent, there's going to be packs put into the pot, and then I'm going to throw in some extra stuff here and there. These cards, for example, are going to go in there as well. You don't have to be present at the end, but you do have to make a purchase to get onto that wheel there. It is currently empty. So we're going to stream for a couple hours, probably similar to what I would have done on Whatnot. And, yeah, we're going to go from there. I do have Brothers War set boosters, by the way, and make sure, it doesn't say it up there, it's in the description. YouTube 5. You got to use YouTube 5. It'll get you 5% off of whatever you buy. And it's free shipping across the board, so that's always good as well. And I'm just hoping that the YouTube police, they don't come by and say, hey, Black Sabbath, do you have the rights for that? To which I reply, no, I don't. Please don't ban me. I did get a copyright strike one time. I used just a clip. I searched online for royalty-free audio, and I found this clip, and I say, hey, I like this clip. So I played it in one of the sections of one of the videos, and then YouTube sends me an email and says, hey, you got a copyright strike. I'm like, what do you mean? That was royalty-free. Apparently what it seems like is, like, someone will put out a piece of royalty-free audio, they'll wait for people to use it, and then, they'll claim it or whatever, and then they get you that way. So they'll get revenue. They'll just get, I think they just, if I understand it right, they just start getting revenue. Yeah, I've been in that audio library before. There's some decent stuff in there, but there wasn't like just the right thing that I was looking for. So I didn't end up using any of the YouTube stuff. I think what I did is I just muted it. They said, hey, don't play it. And we'll just skip the audio in that section. And it was just a fast forward section anyway, so it didn't really make a big difference. Oh, wait, so what you're saying is you or I could go out and copyright free music? And then step 2, profit? That's gotta be what it is. Step 1, find royalty-free audio. Step 2, copyright it. Step 3, profit. That's kind of crappy. Well, that's really crappy. But hey. That's what I would think. Because you're going to have to pay fees and court costs and stuff like that to get what? The pennies and stuff for the music. Creatures are spells. That is correct. Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, that's the only issue I've ever had with copyright stuff, because normally I just don't put any music in the videos. I don't have to worry about it. I don't use anybody's other content. The most I do is I'll screenshot some stuff, and I got in not hot water, but I got early on when I finally got approved for the Amazon affiliate program. I did those market videos where I would, show the Amazon web pages, and then they took down, or they canceled or suspended my affiliate account and said, hey, well, they didn't tell me why, really. They said, there's stuff in your videos we don't like. So, okay, tell me what that is, and I'll fix it. Easy peasy. Yeah, there's just stuff. We'll do a review. And they did a review, and they come back, yeah, there's just stuff. You got to fix it. Okay. Yeah, it was like 2 weeks to get that fixed. Turns out what it is, got onto a phone call with a guy at, Amazon and their headquarters in Washington or whatever it was. And he said, I can't tell you exactly what it is, but I can tell you this. Don't show Amazon web pages, and you're good, basically. I was like, that's it? Yeah. He said, he said there may be images on Amazon web pages that you don't own the copyrights for, basically. So, yeah. But they won't tell you that. They'll just tell you that you have things that you need to fix. So, Google's the same way. Like, I got a Google advertising account for my website. And started out as fine. And then they have these store bots, a whole bunch of them. They crawl your website, and then they find if there's anything wrong or whatever. So I was missing the store address on the front page. So they suspended my account. It took forever to figure that out. And then I fixed that. And then now, if I post a single card, like this double major, if I put that on my website, well, this doesn't have a GTIN number, a barcode. So they're like, we don't know what that is. You're going to have to fix that. So I don't even mess with Google advertising anymore. It's set up there. Everything's listed. Everything's not approved. I'm not even going to worry about it. It's just not worth it. Now, Microsoft advertising, on the other hand, they're great, but they get no results. Is what it is. But they're inexpensive, so that's good as well. Yeah, there's all kinds of weird stuff, but we're trying to crack some packs. I'm trying to get something good. Like on our last one, JB got Chalice of the Void. He got a pretty good hit. Didn't we get? I thought we got something else that was pretty spicy. We got a couple Shocklands. I know we got those. I have to go back and watch the stream. Yeah. Although I want to see a foil Shockland. I don't think we've gotten a foil Shockland yet. We've opened a lot of Gatecrash, a lot of Return to Ravnica. No foil shocks yet. No Wrenn and Sixes in Modern Horizons. We've gotten one doubling season in Battle Bond, which that was pretty good. That was actually Rot Rock on Whatnot. He got it. That was kind of early on. He bought darn near a whole box. He got a lot of good cards out there, including the doubling season, but I think that's the only one we've gotten. I kind of want to open one. I just opened, let's see, 3 of these Strixhaven sets. I might do a Battle Bond. I haven't opened a Battle Bond in a long time. Let me just adjust this real quick. Strixhaven. Set boosters. I always love that I have to give a reason when I change the amount. So I can do correction, count, received, return, restock, damage, theft or loss, or promotion. I always feel like I should put it as theft or loss. But we're just going to put it as a correction. There we go. And I want to get a battle bond in here. I'll probably toss that into the pot as well. Battle bond. Where you at? Right there. One random battle bond pack. Doubling season or bust. I do not own a doubling season, but I need one. Like bad. Is that Will and Rowan? Yeah. And these are Japanese packs, so our rare's up in the front. And that also means I get a pull tab. What do we got? There's a lot of stuff in Battle Bond that's actually pretty expensive. What do they do in Pokemon? Don't they take like the first couple cards and then they... I hope I didn't just show it, but they take the first couple of cards and like put it in the back or something like that. All right, we got a mountain. Arena Rector. Isn't that pretty good? I don't really know all of the prices on Battle Bond, but let me log in here real quick to empty Echo, and we'll see. Let's see. Battle Bond came out when? 2018. Holy cow, this is almost 4 years old. Arena Rector is $14.50. That's actually pretty solid. You may exile it. If you do, search your library for a Planeswalker, put it onto the battlefield, and then shuffle your library. Should I keep that one? Feral Hydra, we got a Thrasher Brute, Reckless Scholar. Sky Shroud Claim, I believe, is still like $3 in here. $2 to $3. We did not get one, but that's okay. Well, I mean, that was a pretty good pack if I was going to open one. I might put that up for like, I don't know, $10. We'll see. We'll set it aside here. I'm going to set these over here. I don't remember when I opened this box, but I've got all these open Kamigawa. There was a couple of guys that got some Kamigawa. I do not have a Super Friends deck, but I have a buddy who does. I don't think I've played against it. No, have I played against it? Yeah, I did play against it, and it's kind of, it reminds me of League of Legends when all of the opponents on the enemy team are tanks. You just can't do anything, you know, because Animatu is out there, and I believe Carthalion is out there, and it's just like, you know, their board just populates with planeswalkers, and then you're trying to attack them, and they can't really block, but they've got all these abilities and stuff, and it's like, oh my gosh. Then they get, you know, some Teferis out and some Chandras, and then they're just burning you, taking extra turns. Oh my gosh, it's annoying. It is. I don't even have enough planeswalkers to build a Super Friends deck, I don't believe. No, that's probably not true. I probably have no, I don't have enough. I'm more of a Simic player. Simic or Teamer. Green blue or green blue red. That's my color combo. Now we're getting it. Oh my gosh. Gotta get that spam out of there. They always find you. Yeah, I do like value, man. You get a little ramp, you know, you get a little counter spell action, you get some big old stompies. Life's good. I need to build an Ivy Gleeful Spell Thief deck. So I've got her. I've got all of the Simic cards I could ever need. But I don't know exactly how I want to take that deck. I know I want to cast a lot of targeting spells. Probably Pump. It's probably going to be an Ivy Ivy Gleeful Spell Thief with in a bunch of, I don't know, probably walls, or just, you know, things with big behinds, and then Pump. Mutate with Ivy. I haven't checked that out. I like Mutate from Ikoria. I think Ikoria is probably one of the best sets that's come out in the last, you know, what, that came out in 2020? Yeah, early 2020. One of the best sets, one of my favorites. But the Mutate ability I haven't used as much as maybe I should. Because it gets complicated. And that's the thing. It gets complicated to keep track of, you know, which one is this, which one is that. And then your opponents are, you know, they're confused and you're confused. And it's like, I would rather just play a Giant Growth and swing for lethal. Or something like that. There's a new spell in the Brothers War. I think it pumps a non-artifact creature or something like that. And I've seen that it's rising in value. Actually, it's a green pump spell. Let me see if I can't find that real quick. Is it a common? It is not a common. Must be an uncommon. Is it this one? No, but this one, Haywire Might. Those are $1.42 right now. It's an uncommon. And third path Iconoclast. Those are $1.40. There's a pump spell in here somewhere. It's not. Yeah, I don't know where it. I don't know where it went. There's a pump spell in here that I saw was like gaining some good value for just being a common or uncommon. But yeah, I keep it simple. I don't like trying to keep track of all of the like the Super Friends decks. Like there's tons of stuff. I just don't like keeping track of that. So the most I do is, I mean, Animar is a little on the complicated side if for my decks, mainly because you got there's kind of a lot of interaction in there. Cast triggers, ETB triggers, drawing, things like that. But it's not stuff that like automatically happens that you have to like keep track of. Like you can choose to do it. Like when I play a card, I can draw this, tap this, or do something like that. So I just keep it pretty simple. Tony, what do you play? What kind of decks do you play, or what's your favorite commander? And don't say Sheoldred, because Sheoldred is so oppressive. That's Jerry's. I don't know if Jerry's in here, but that's one that he's playing right now. And he's already said that it's pretty bad. Bad in a good way. Bad for your opponents, good for you. And Sheoldred's like $56 right now. I feel like she's going to pass $60 here soon. Was that Daxus of Miletus? Was it that one? Let me check him out real quick. Been a while since I've seen Daxus. From Theros. Can't be blocked by creatures of power 3 or greater. Tone a turn, you may cast that card. You know what's crazy is he's got a strong ability, but you can pick up a foil Theros, Daxos of Miletus, for less than $1. Oh, Daxos are returned. What does he do? Oh, let me check him out. Daxos from Commander 2015. I'm not familiar with this one. Enchantment spell, you get an experience counter. So this came out with Izuri, Claw of Progress. Put a white and black spirit enchantment creature token on the battlefield. It has this creature's power equal to the number of experience counters you have. Okay. Yeah, and since you can do that anytime, literally anytime, because it's just an activated ability. Yeah, I like that. That could be pretty strong. What's the other one here? Guillaume is a Ratatouille deck. Every card is a reference to the movie. You know, it's funny. I remember seeing Guillaume when that came out because I opened a ton of Ikoria collector boosters. And I have an extended art copy of him somewhere. And I thought, who would ever play this? Number of food tokens equal to the number of non-token creatures you had enter the battlefield under your control this turn. And that's the beginning of your end step. Sack a food token. You can just start one turn, untap it. I would have to see that thing play out. No. He was in Strixhaven collector boosters. That's right. Not Ikoria. Guillaume in a rat colony. Yeah, I want to see someone play that deck. We're supposed to be getting some spell table games up. I know a couple people are working on getting, like set up, like camera setup and all that stuff. But I want to get some spell table games going, so we can see how things go. You said the word. You said the word that I don't do when I play. Politicking, man. I got a buddy who politics when we play, and everybody in my play group knows I don't politic at all. If you ask me any of that stuff, I say nope. I'm doing what I got to do to win. And he always says like "F you." Maybe I'll attack you, maybe I won't. That's all I can say. I don't know. It's just kind of fun seeing everybody else do it. Although it does usually end up with me getting taken out first. And I'm okay with that. I look at it as a challenge. So I know they're going to come at me. So how can I beat them? I just got to play smart. I know there's nothing wrong with that, dude. I would say 99% of people, when they're playing a casual commander game, we're going to try to talk ourselves out of being the one who gets taken out. Don't swing at me. He's the threat. Right? Because you got nothing on board. You got 3 lands because you got mana screwed. No creatures. No spells. You're at 8 life. Don't swing at me. Just give me 1 extra turn. Those are actually some of the most fun moments in Commander, though. Yeah. Yep. So, actually, the whole slowing things down, I always play counter slowdown. Excuse me. With Descent into Avernus from Baldur's Gate. That is my favorite card from Baldur's Gate, is Descent into Avernus. Because it helps speed the game up, and nobody wants to get rid of that enchantment unless you're about to die to it, because it gives you treasure tokens. And it affects everybody the same way, right? Because everybody's taking life. but everybody's also gaining mana, the treasure tokens. So it's like, what do? Do you get rid of it and screw yourself, or do you keep it and possibly get screwed by everybody else? I don't know. I love that card. And every time I play it, nobody wants to take it out. And I'm cool with that. I don't want it to go out either because I want that mana. And any triggers that come along with it, because those treasure tokens all enter the battlefield. So there can be some shenanigans, and it's cheap. I've just picked up 6 or 7 extended art foil copies because they're inexpensive right now. I think that's going to be a $10 card. It's just too good. And maybe I'm delusional, and I just like cards that aren't actually good, but I think it's really good. That probably would be good in there. Ishin, was that Two Heavens as One from Kamigawa? There was some questions about goading on one of the Magic Reddits today. People were asking about what everybody thought about goading. I didn't read all the responses and stuff, but Wanty did say goading is... Did they say it's evergreen? Or deciduous? I can't remember if they said it was evergreen or deciduous. Because we have pretty much seen goad, I think, in every set, but I don't remember seeing goad in Brothers War. Yeah, I filled out the binder with every single common and uncommon, unless I missed it. I don't think I saw goad. Yeah, I think you're right. It probably is. I think that's deciduous. So it's going to come back like every other set or something like that, or every couple sets. Yeah, they did say... I do remember them saying that we were going to be seeing goad more often. And I don't really mind it. Goad's okay. It kind of sucks sometimes because it's particularly strong. But you just counter it with the Pillow Fort stuff, right? Sphere of Safety. Yeah, that's a good one. And there's a bunch of other ones. I played it in Oloro, Ageless Ascetic. I played that as like a Pillow Fort game where I just don't do anything. I just build up mana. I get a couple of cards out of my deck, use Vampire Hexmage to remove all the counters, and then win. It's I can't remember the name of it, but it says at the beginning, or at the beginning of the end step, if there are no counters on this, whoever has the most life wins. So I pull it out. I usually have the most life. I sacrifice Vampire Hexmage, remove all the counters. That's at the beginning of upkeep, and then I just sit there. I wait until my next turn and hope my life is still the highest. If it is, I win. Literally, you can just win the game without doing any damage or attacking anybody. It's kind of fun. But as soon as you play that and you set up your defenses, it's all out. The politics, people raining hammers down upon you. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it is. It becomes a countdown. You got X number of turns before you lose. So, I don't know. I just find it fun. And I don't care if I lose. I just, I like to see the look on people's faces and then see them struggle to, go up against my walls. Or can't afford the mana to attack me. That's good stuff. And Alora's not actually that bad either. I started playing that deck because I was playing MTGO, and there's one guy that, like, the day I was playing, he was on the 1v1 commander, and I just saw him on there constantly. Play a game, he'd be done in like 10 minutes. He was playing Alora, and his deck was like an aggressive version of it. It was really good. I lost 6 times in a row, or whatever. I played this game this guy a whole bunch. I lost every time. Yeah. And I didn't build it that way because I don't have the cards, and that's not the way I want to do it. So I was like, let's find something jank. Wait, open up the binder, find the most jank cards, and you put them together. Go. And that's where I start. That's where I start my deck building. Yes, because you're guaranteed to get something different every time. The only problem is, I always feel like I gotta put in all the fancy foil versions of everything. So, if I don't have the fancy versions, it's like, oh, I can't build that deck yet because I don't have the foil whatever. Yes, 100%. Well, 99% of the time it'll be a good time, and then, actually, no. At least for me. Probably 50% of the time it's a good time. 50% of the time it sucks. Because I didn't put enough lands in it, so I can't play any of the cool stuff I wanted to play. Or I put too many lands and I don't get any of the cool stuff I wanted to play. And then I just sit there doing nothing. Because I failed at building the deck. Getting right there in the middle is almost impossible. But when you do, it feels good. And that's where Allura was. It took a lot of going back and forth. Currently, I'm trying to build... yeah, I'll show you, actually. Maybe you can give me some some advice on what I should do. This is kind of a jank deck, I think. So these are a couple cards that I plan on adding into it. Grape Shot and Grinning Ignis. I just didn't put them in yet. But the idea behind this deck is, and I haven't done the video on it yet either because it's not good. So... well, if I can get my commander out of here. What did I do with him? Hold on. It's Torwalkie the Younger. Oh, there he is. All right. So, Torwalkie the Younger, you probably know what that does already. If another source you control would deal non-combat damage to a permanent player, deals that much damage +1. And then whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, he deals 2 damage to any target. So, the engine behind this is him, and the fuel is Dragon's Approach. So, it's non-combat damage, and it's an instant or sorcery. So every time I cast one of these, I can deal 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. However, I can't figure out exactly how many copies I need to put in here. I started out with like 35. And I've got Thrumming Stone in there. Have not gotten to use it yet. And I think right now I have 28 copies. But it feels like I just get them too much, so I can't decide how many am I actually supposed to have. And I haven't gotten to play it enough just yet. One of the other things I want to do... I'll show you. Give me 1 second. Let me pull all these things out. It's kind of like a big expensive pile deck too. I don't know what the price is because I didn't even do the deck list yet. So let me see how close I am. Oh, I have Grinning Ignis in there already. Okay, I'm good. All right. So I've got... Oh, I have 26 now. So it appears that I did take more out than I thought. So I've got 26 of those, and I feel like I never get enough creatures out to have some blockers. That's what it feels like. There's just not actually a whole lot in here because the whole thing is to deal non-combat damage. And one of the other, I guess, alternate win cons that I wanted to do is Aria of Flame from Modern Horizons. Everybody gains life, right? But then you get the damage for the verse counters. And I believe that triggers off of Torwaki because it's a source and it deals non-combat damage. So it deals whatever that is +1. So it goes nuts every time you cast one. So if you did Thrumming Stone, I don't know how much damage you would do, but it would be a lot. Plus Fire Emancipation, you know. And I think Chandra does the same thing. She does not. Lightning Bolt. This one. Electrostatic Field. Yeah, so I don't know. I think I just need to get to play it more. And probably take another one of these out because I don't see a Grape Shot in there. And I'm pretty sure I need... I'm pretty sure I actually need Grape Shot in there. Card draw is also an issue. So I've got things like Yawgmoth's Bargain here. And that's really kind of it, to be honest. Necropotence. So I have that in here. Aetherflux Reservoir. So I did look at Aetherflux Reservoir. But the only thing is... I don't like that card in particular. So my buddy used to play that card in... I thought he played it in his Azuri deck or something. He played an Aetherflux Reservoir in some deck. And I always used to die to it. And ever since then, I just don't like that card. So I want to win with means other than Aetherflux Reservoir. And it's probably just because it says it's easier, I think. And I want something that's more difficult to win with. Like I have to go through... I want to have to jump through some hoops to enjoy my deck. And this has those hoops. The only thing that kind of sucks is when those hoops include not having enough land and not having enough card draw. Like, those are the hoops I don't want to go through. So, yeah, pretty much. This is kind of a neat one. Ebony Owl Netsuke. You can play this on turn 1, and then everybody starts taking damage immediately. 4 damage. Not just a little bit, a lot. If they have 7 or more at the beginning of their upkeep, which they likely will if you go first. Yeah, I mean, Black Market Connections is in here for card draw. I feel like that's it. Howling Mine is in here. And then there's like a tutor or two, but that's pretty much it. Vampiric Tutor. So that's the problem. Sometimes I'll end up just sitting there for 2 turns waiting to get something. Stormfist Crusader's one of them. technically opposition agent, I think. Howling Mine. Yep, that's pretty much it. Jessica's Will kind of will get me some extra stuff. Howling Mine? You saying Howling Mines might be a do nothing card? There's multiple do nothing cards in here. Oh, the owl card? Ebony Owl Netsuke? It is a do nothing card since it's just an artifact. And it's only good during the early game. But I have it in there because it's pretty. But no, I'm sorry. It's not just that. It's if they have 7 or more cards in hand. So the other thing I was looking to do was like for Howling Mine, force them to draw. But there's not enough of that in here. There's Stormfist Crusader, but yeah, you're right. It does end up being a do nothing card after turn 3 or something like that, because everybody empties their hands. And I can't force them to draw enough cards to take, for them to take an extra 4 damage. So what you're saying is I need to take this out, and Grape Shot would be a better... Grape Shot's almost guaranteed damage. Thrill of Possibility. I gotta see what set is that in. Thrill of Possibility is in Throne of Eldraine. Okay, so I probably have this. Oh yeah, it's a common. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, yep. And Big Score, I know I've got that. I've got both of those. Oh, that's right. You know what, though? I don't know if Ebony Owl was really ever that big of a threat. I don't think anybody ever felt threatened by it. They're like, oh, you cast that turn 1, and everybody's like, oh, crap, that's... But then they're quickly to less than 7 cards. 2 Fresh Hobos. How's it going, man? We're just talking some EDH right now. Yeah, they don't remove it. It just sits there, and then it eventually does nothing. Hobos. Basically what... Oh, Jerry. No. Jerry. Yeah. No. Jerry, is that you? That's not you, is it? Oh, okay. Every time. No, you're good. So if you want to crack packs tonight, I've got a wheel up there. I'm going to be adding stuff into there. I do have some cards that I'm going to be giving away to whoever wins that wheel. But for every $25, cumulatively that is spent, I'm going to add a pack to the pot, and then I'll roll that at the end of the stream. But yeah, if you want to crack some packs, you can go to my store, crggamesllc.com, pick what you want, use code YouTube5, you'll get 5% off, and it's free shipping anywhere in the United States. So that is it's always helpful. And I got good prices. Some of the best. That's true. Some of the best prices. So, I took out Ebony Owl. I'm probably going to take out another one of these Dragon's Approaches and get to 25 instead of 26. I don't know exactly what I'm going to put in there. I did have Impact Tremors. Price of Progress? You think that might be good? Yeah, Hobos, I appreciate you stopping in, man. I don't go live as often on here as I would like, but I'm trying to change that. And the impact trimmers there. So I was thinking about, I was going to go on Whatnot Sunday, but end up getting some other stuff and recording a video and everything. But I was thinking about maybe stopping on there afterwards. See what everybody's up to. See if anybody remembers me, because it's been over a month. So I'm trying to. No, hey JB, it's it's worse. 99 dragons approaches and one Shivan dragon. That doesn't work. You don't have any. Shivan dragon's not even a legendary. Is it? No. Creature dragon. What you talking about, Willis? Trying to get this thing like competent, so it so it'll work and I don't sit there. And I don't know, sometimes it's nice to try to force a bad deck to be good. Or maybe I'm just weird. So took one thing out. I'm going to end up taking out another one of those Dragon's Approaches and then put something else in there that'll help. Probably like, card draw or another creature or spell. Big score would probably be the way I would go. What about the price? I'm going to be honest, I don't know what the meta is. I am totally oblivious to whatever, like, is meta in Magic the Gathering. Whether it's Commander, Standard, Pioneer, Pauper, any of the formats, I got no clue. I've never been good at following that stuff, so I just crack the binder open and start putting shit together and hoping it works. And usually I build my deck around the wrong thing. It'll be like one specific spell. Like, I don't like that one where it says if you have the highest life, you win. All right, that's my commander. Everything else is to support that card. This pack blends in. Oh. Stroke. I hope no one's having a stroke. So our LGS is pretty small. Like for us, a big event is like probably 12 people. So I don't know if there's really a crazy. I guess we don't even have a meta. Half the time we play precons. Half the time we play actually like good stuff. In the other half of the time we play stuff that we think is good but is actually bad. Like that deck. Hey, Sweirdly, what's going on, man? Glad you could stop in. We're doing the Whatnot on YouTube tonight. Well, I'm going to be on here for a few hours. So if anybody wants to crack packs, I got him. And we got a pot and a wheel that's going too. Yeah, it's a pretty good environment. We have fun, and we don't ever get too crazy or anything like that. We don't. We always stay super cordial and everything. And I mean, sometimes we get butthurt because our really good decks lose, but it is what it is. Yes, weirdly do. I've been thinking about hopping back on Whatnot, but just if it's. I don't like paying the fees. That's the thing. I don't like the fees. They're just too much. Like I've literally paid thousands of dollars in fees over the course of my Whatnot stint to Whatnot. Now, don't get me wrong. It's a great platform for the most part. And it's cool what they do, and I do like using it. But I don't like paying fees. Like, that's thousands of dollars that I could have put into sourcing, out-of-print boxes and stuff like that. Hell yeah, dude. So, are you gonna do TCG Direct? I don't know if I would say my well, yeah. No, yeah. The average audience is larger, but I was on Whatnot for like 2 months straight. 4 or 5 days a week. So I continually had a basis there where people would get on, every day. Sweirdly can tell you he's there a whole lot. As far as followers go, I do not have a lot of followers, probably less than 400. But completed sales go, because those who do stop by and those who do buy packs know that I've got good prices, and I take care of everybody and make sure that everybody's happy. So my sales to followers ratio is high. It's 3-to-1. Whereas a lot of people will have it completely backwards. They'll have, maybe like more followers than they do sales. I don't know what that means, but I think that means that we have a good time. We crack fire and we have a good time. Yeah, I mean, the payouts thing isn't that bad. I have instant payout on there. Like, as soon as I create a shipping label or fulfill the items, it sends me a payout, and I can have the money in my PayPal that night. But it's minus, a big old chunk of fees. So, I don't like, honestly, I don't, part of the one thing I don't like is that you can have the same experience cracking packs without paying the I don't know. I just feel like people overpay for stuff on there all the time. Like, you can go into some of the big streams and you can see some of the dollars that people will pay on like, they just had Jumpstart 2022 packs. People were paying like $9 a pack or something for those. I was like, no, was it $45 for 3 or $38 for 3 or something like that? Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, it was insane. It's like, I get that it hasn't come out yet, but dude, it's major fun. And the thing is, they're not even going to ship it until it releases. So you're going to pay $10 to $12 a pack today to get it next week anyways. It's not worth it. I can't get behind that, so I don't do that. Yeah. Now, I do want to open Jumpstart 2022 because it looks fun. I've already said I want monkeys and I want banana tokens. Banana artifact tokens, because they're the best. But, it's Whatnot's a good community. There's a little bit of drama every once in a while that goes around, but for the most part, I think it's pretty clean. To be honest, if you paid $200 for it and got completely hosed, it would feel pretty bad still. But yeah, $270. Did you buy it? Did you buy it before they came out, like pre-release? You stepped in something spicy, huh? I hope it wiped off. Oh, yeah, $270. That's a lot, man. Dominaria United. What was the pre-order price? So the pre-order price that I was. Oh no, that's right. I ordered from that place out in Illinois. Was it Illinois? The Lookout, the Lotus. I ordered from the Lotus, and they fucked me by taking my money for a month, him hawing around, and then saying, "Oh, we can't get it. Give me a refund." Yeah, you guys, if you were around that time, you probably remember that. So I left him a very accurate Google review. Completely accurate. Fair and balanced. Yeah, that pissed me off. So I never did get the Dominator United collector boxes. I ordered 2 cases, didn't get any of them. And I still don't have them because I refuse to pay the prices that they are now. But the pre-release or the pre-order price for that was, I think, $190 a box. And for stores, that was pretty good. Yeah, I'm not a brick and mortar, so I couldn't get it for the couple dollars less. The actual pre-order price was probably somewhere between $180 and $185 for the stores, and then I would pay an extra 5% on top of that or something. But I didn't get any, so it doesn't matter. Yep. I mean, it happens. It wasn't just me. There was a whole lot of people that didn't get anything. And you know what? The Lotus Lookout, they stream on there. And I saw them stream a couple times, and I thought, man, I'm just gonna drop in and say, hey, remember me? But I couldn't do that. I'm not adding no fuel to the fire. I got my money back. That's it. Calling it a day. You win some, you lose some. What I've got going on now is way more reliable. Sometimes it takes, a little bit longer to get my stuff. Like I didn't get my Brothers War until last Monday. That wasn't last Monday, was it? What is today? Today's the 28th. No, it was like last Tuesday. A little less than a week ago. A couple days after release. But it arrives. And I don't overpay for it. So, that's the cool thing. But, I'm supposed to be getting Dominaria Remastered pricing here soon. I was supposed to have that this weekend, but I haven't seen an announcement or an email come across for it yet. I'm not getting collector boxes unless I can get them at a price that actually feels good. I'm not even going to touch them. Yeah, I hope they do too. Oh, but no, we can't. Wait a minute. When does 1 come out, though? Are those coming out at the same time? Don't tell me. I thought 1 was 1 January? No, so Phyrexia All Will Be 1 comes out February 3rd. Is my caps lock on? Yes, it is. And then Dominaria Remastered comes out January 13th. Okay, so DMR is coming out first, with about 1 month ahead. Yeah, it is. I know. When we put it into perspective, it feels bad. And what that means is, with all of that product, the overall price of it all has got to go one direction, down. So I think on the bright side, this period that we're in right now, right, the previous year and probably the next 12 months, we're in a period where the prices are so low on stuff that I think if we're investing now, at least this is why I'm spending my money on it. If I'm investing in this now, inevitably, when things do change and these prices go away, you're going to be sitting pretty good. So I've been stacking up the old stuff, 2012 to 2015. Those are my years. Those were my Magic golden years that I had a lot of fun. So those are the sets that I buy for my own stuff. You know what's great? It's not this narrow. That's what I don't like. I like the widescreen. Oh, JB, don't even start, man. Don't even start. We don't need a Ravnica remastered. No, I won't. I don't think it'll go to the moon. I think it would make it drop. Why do you need to Return to Ravnica when you can get new Return to Ravnica? No, yeah, that's right. I can say whatever I want and do whatever I want within YouTube guidelines. That is the other thing. On Whatnot, I can't tell you that I sell other places or what those places are because that is grounds for being banned. And I never tested the waters on that. Don't want to test the waters on that. I just abide by their rules. But yeah, they will. Boom. And there was one time, I remember, I had said the Discord, right? When I had started the Discord, right? I put in the link for the Discord. And then a mod dropped in. And it says on there, like, Whatnot moderator. And I had this, like, little bit of sinking feeling inside. And I was like, shit, I'm about to get banned, guys. Because I posted a Discord link. And I thought, man, this guy's going to click on that Discord link. And maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. And then I'm going to get insta-banned. But nothing happened. He just said, hey, how's it going? I said, it's going pretty good, man. It's going pretty good. He said he was a new player. Looking for some... He was a new to Magic, and he was looking for some advice on, like, building his first deck or something like that. I think he bought a Precon. I'm pretty sure he bought... I'm pretty sure he bought a Precon. Someone did. I thought maybe it was him, but yeah, he was a nice guy. Just coming in, asked some questions. But I thought this is my day. I made my small infraction, and I said something I shouldn't have. This stream has ended. That was going to be the next thing you guys saw. Oh, no, luckily I did not have it then. I only started this, I think it's been like, only like a month and a week. It hasn't been that long. But if he would have joined the Discord, he would have been able to see the price list probably. Yep. No, that would not have been amazing. That would have been terrible. I feel like I got sent to the principal's office and grounded. Or as at one of my old jobs, whenever you got in trouble, the lady that did shipping, I remember I did something one day. I can't remember what it was. But I went up and I was like, hey, I just did this thing, or I sent this thing out and I didn't get paid for it yet or something like that. And she's like, looks like you're going to get your pee-pee slapped. And I was like, what? Excuse me? Yeah. So if you get in trouble, you're getting your pee-pee slapped. I kid you not. That is exactly what she said. Now I say it every once in a while to the right people. Yeah, as far as Whatnot goes, like moving stuff, it works out pretty good. It's I really don't know what all they don't like release any metrics or anything like that, like any statistics that I'm aware of. I never got any emails with statistics. I just know what I've done, but I can tell you actually. I'll tell you, I kept track of all this stuff. Let me see if I can't find that file here. I got a whole spreadsheet for all my Whatnot stuff. Is this one it? No, that's CSV reports. It might be this one, actually. It is not that. Oh, I got it here. There it is. I think this is it. It is not that one. That is quick add. Ah, I found it. So these are the statistics from my time on Whatnot. I went back to day one, and I put in all of the numbers, everything. I have every single sale that has occurred, what it was, how much it cost, every single, pretty much, I'm pretty sure every single dollar is accounted for here. I got all the old giveaway pull sheets, every winner, all that good stuff. So technically I could just jump right back in. I just have to update my inventory for Whatnot. So the average net, the percentage of dollars that I would net. Wait, what? How long ago did that happen? Trading fake cards? Oh, dude, I just talked about palming cards. Oh, there's your doubling season right there. I guess you could, yeah, you could realistically palm a card and take it away, and there you go. Oh shit. Gaia's Cradle and a bunch of other older exposure cards. See, this is the thing. I made this mistake one time, and I've mentioned this before. Early on, I sold an old Gnawbone for like $14, right? So like a $40 card. I sold it for $14. Or no, it was like $10. I put it in the buy it now. There was nobody watching except for one person, and he bought it for $10, a $10 old Gnawbone. And I that was like, I'm not doing that anymore. I learned my lesson. I paid that man $30 to take that card. So I could see if somebody accidentally, let's say you scored a Gaia's Cradle for $10. That was the rules, or did you? I can see why someone would do that. That's shitty. Definitely against the rules. Insta ban. Is this who I think it is? Hey, Knight, what's going on, man? We're I don't want to say we're gossiping a little bit, but we might be. We might be basic bitches right now. I got at probably 1 or 2 a.m. This was a couple nights ago. I got like 15. It is not Whatnot, so I'm not going to limit anything anybody wants to say. Unless you're a bot that's saying, go to this sexy link, I will ban you. If you are a bot saying that shit, I will ban you. Otherwise, I'm not going to limit what anybody says. This is America. I may be a little bit on the liberal side, but I'm not going to limit anybody's speech. No, liberals don't do that. Forget I just said that. I don't do politics. All right. What was I saying? It was a couple days ago. I had like... I had like 50... No, it wasn't 50. It was probably like 7. Whatnot notifications. Check these... Like, it was just going nuts. And I was thinking... I didn't look anything out. Yeah. The hot singles in my area. And by singles, I mean... Hot singles arena rector. But I got a shit ton of like notifications from Whatnot. I'm like, what the hell is going on? This was like 3 in the morning. I didn't check anything out. Oh, dude, 30th anniversary stuff. Dude, Reddit is blowing up about it. But ripping a Gaia's cradle in half, that's legit. I never had any disputes with any other streamer on there. Not a single one. We were all I made friends on there. Noah, Rot Rock, he's a good dude. I think he still streams on there, I believe. Internet, I never really had any interaction with Internet. He stopped in a couple times, I think. Yeah, most people are. And Plinos, dude, that dude bakes brownies. I never did get any of the brownies, though, because I think he took a little bit of a break, because I was going to go on his stream, and yes, there are clicks. And I think that 100% JB. There are clicks. Yes, those three are a crew. I need to I need to get on there like right now and like buy. I'm say, hey man, we're talking about you right now. I need to buy a freaking Blondie from it or whatever. Blondie's a brownie, right? Isn't that a brownie with swirl, caramel swirl? Where's my Whatnot at? There it is. He's probably not on. He's on the morning, isn't he? Oh, fake crit. Okay. Was the app still having is the app still buggy? Because they still send emails every once in a while saying, hey, we're making these updates, we're making these changes, and they look good. Oh, yeah. That's great, because everything I have is Android, except for my work phone. I did get a work phone now, and it's an iPhone 13. Whatever that means. I don't know how old that is. Like what, swipe up or like swipe left or swipe right? Wait a minute. We're not gambling on Whatnot, are we? Didn't people just get banned for gambling on Twitch? Didn't that just become a whole thing? You guys probably watch CoffeeZilla, right? Like, if you're in this chat, you probably know who CoffeeZilla is, or you've heard of him. He's a pretty cool dude, I think. I thought there was a whole thing of where people were... That is true. Gatman does do what he does. Yeah, dude, CoffeeZilla is legit. I've been watching him for a while now. He's blown up here recently. That dog, you're right. That's why I don't like the gambling stuff, because if you pay, what are these, $9 or $8 or something like that, you're gambling your $8, right? You don't need to gamble more. So, Whatnot, when I was doing Whatnot a whole bunch, they've never said one thing about gambling. No, they never said anything about that. I never got any notifications, no guidance or anything like that. No rules about whether you can gamble or not. So I just kind of watched from afar. Now, granted, I must admit, I did take part maybe once or twice in a gambling game. And I had a bad experience, so I didn't do it again. I was like, shit. Well, I just got hosed on my pack, and then I got hosed on the gamble, so I think I'm done. Oh, man. Good stuff. But I don't know, I don't want to see that, because that right there is exactly... I don't want Whatnot to become Chumba Casino. And don't tell me you haven't seen the Chumba Casino fucking references, because those ads come up. Oh my gosh. You guys have seen those, right? The production values, they're always like, boss, Why am I not getting 1 million coins? The boss says, oh, that is crazy. You get 1 trillion coins. This is Chumba Casino. Well, I've got ad blocker too. It's one of those non-skippable pre-video things. The better gambling experience. Oh, it must just be me. My internet must just hate me because I've gotten those before. I've heard of that Brave browser. And you know what's funny? Because I'm pretty sure I heard of Brave browser from a non-skippable video ad. Is it good? Anytime I even have the notion that I'm going to leave... That's a throwback, dude. JB running Firefox. Anytime I think of leaving Google, I just can't do it. I've been with Google for so long. I don't want that to make me like a Google bro or whatever. Oh, where's Emplinos? I want some brownies. He's not on, is he? Let's search. Or Blondies. I've said for a while now I'm gonna buy some brownies from this guy, and tomorrow at 11 a.m. I just have to bookmark it. There we go. I'm buying brownies from that man. Removing. Oh yeah, I mean I get some ads every once in a while. It kind of sucks. But hey, I told you I was gonna tell you guys these stats here. And real quick I will here. So from the beginning of Whatnot, this covers this is 42 streams. So out of 42 streams, total gross, I'm just going to give you guys all the numbers here. Total gross sales out of 42 streams, $35,326. Average percentage taken out. I don't have numbers in this last one. This will still give you the percentage. This is every single person that's ever bought. Yeah. These are my Whatnot numbers. This is the total for anybody who's ever bought. This is every dollar that's ever been spent with my store. So $35,326. Fees. Hold on, I gotta add in. So this is not. I don't have any numbers for this last one, so I just gotta calculate it. Times point. 6 will say 672.54. All right. So gross 35,000, average fees. Why is this one's not right either? Average fees 13%. Actually, no, it's about 12.5% is the average fees. 12.5% to 13%. The net, $30,600. Absolute Dog, 42 streams. That was $35,000 in 42 streams. So items sold. 3,018 items sold. Yeah, the fees are higher on Whatnot. It's It's like 10. It's like 10 to 12%, I think. I don't know how much I gave away. I didn't keep track of that like I should have. Because all of that matters, but I didn't keep track, so I have no clue how much I gave away. A lot. Not enough to yeah, at least 3 old knob bones. Not enough to I stayed profitable, but so not enough to bring me to not profitable, but I gave away a good bit. I gave away as much as I could. Average number of buyers per stream is 11. With as high as 20. It's like the stream with the most had 20. And the stream with the least had 3. And I think I only streamed for like an hour that day. So between 20 and 3 buyers. That's unique buyers, not total buyers. That's unique buyers. But the average is 11. The average dollars per buyer. So this is the average dollars per stream a buyer would spend. $83.26. Why can't I resize this window? There we go. So the average dollar per item is $12.99. Now, granted, this is average, and I'm not doing, like the mean or anything like that. So just average. So the profit margin, I should have that here. Sheet 1, is it that one? Nope. Give me 1 sec here. Pretty sure I have the profit margin here. Oh, I didn't put in costs for... shit. I don't have it. I can highlight these cells. Give me 1 sec. Oh, no. I have this for 1 person. That's why. Select all. There we go. I don't know if this is right. Give me 1 sec. I gotta... Some of the ones I don't have numbers in for... there we go. I can take this out. I do have some negative profit margins in here. So there were some things that I definitely sold at a loss. Every once in a while that would happen. All right. So average profit margin. I believe this is correct. So average profit margin, this is not including anything I gave away, 37.52%. I feel like that's off. It isn't, for the longest time, it was at like 29%. It's between 29 and 30%. That's actually really good for that amount of gross sales. The way I got there... That is counting fees. That is after fees. I profited about $9,000. Gross profit $9,100. That's the most accurate data I have at the moment. However, I never paid myself anything. So what for the first month, most of that went completely just back into buying inventory. And the way I got to 37.5%, because my prices were good. My prices are competitive. But I hunted and I negotiated with sellers, making offers and well, sometimes emailing back and forth and saying, hey, I'll offer you this or whatever, to get lower prices, because I don't want to charge more. So if the market price on a pack is $10 and I want to make 30%, I need to find a way to get that pack for $7. Well, less than that because of fees. So bad transactions, I don't know if bad transactions. Oh, so that Shipping is included in all those dollars. When I get my numbers from Whatnot, it includes shipping. What it does not include, that number does not include any materials that I used. All of these, all of the boxes, all of the paper, the equipment that I bought, because I bought, all this stuff, my lights, my 4x6 printer, all the envelopes, the padded mailers, the bubble mailers, all of that stuff came out of there. So if you factor all that stuff in, it's obviously going to be less. And I never paid myself anything for it. But you know what? Now I have a lot of inventory, and I'm excited about that. I mean, it's a lot for me. I feel like it's a lot. It's way more than it was when I started out. I think I started out with... that's the thing, though. I started Whatnot with about 33 or 34 booster boxes, various booster boxes, because I was already buying them from my TCG player sales. And then when I got on Whatnot, we ran through those pretty quick. At the beginning, I was selling stuff at a loss because I didn't know how. I was just calculating everything wrong, and then finally got it figured out. So, but yeah, those are my numbers. Some of the big guys like MTG Emissary of Deals, the Gap Man, probably Card Shop Live too. I can't imagine what those guys do. Swirly, card circulation. I don't really know anything about that. I figure I've heard that sometimes, like a streamer will buy from another streamer, and then you'll see that card in their inventory. But I never investigated. I just saw it happen a couple times, and I figure that's happening, right? If you pull an expensive card from a cheap pack, you might as well go around it, go back and sell it. But there's nothing you can do about that. You would do the same thing if you bought that pack from a store, right? I guess that's just kind of the nature of the beast. Well, it doesn't break any rules, right? Because you're assuming, pay real money for that. They paid at least $4 in shipping. The only thing that I would see that I didn't really care for is when you would go in another streamer's stream, someone bigger than you, right? And then you would buy stuff, and then you would get them to shout you out, or go follow this guy, or go buy from him or whatever. I don't like that at all. I fucking hate that. I don't want people to buy from me that way. I want people to buy from me based on merit. Do I have good prices? Do I take good care of my customers? Do I have 5 stars, or do I have a good rating? Things like that. And part of that is because I don't like mainstream stuff. Like, so if there's a game out that's like mainstream, I won't play it until people forget about it. Like Battlefield 1. I started playing Battlefield 1 last year, and I went to work and I told all my buddies, I was like, hey, have you guys ever played Battlefield 1? This shit's legit. And they're like, bro, that came out like 5 years ago. It's like, what? I just started playing it, and it's great. So, I don't like that mainstream stuff. But yeah, sponsored giveaways. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Those sponsored giveaways. Well, I don't get why. Yeah. That shit. It's a social platform. It makes sense. It's basically Twitter or Facebook, except it has a you can buy stuff. So I haven't even played Battlefield 4. So when I start playing that, dude, I'll be even later. You're talking about pull boxes? Weirdly. Pull box, I don't take no part in pull boxes. I don't like those. That's just because how can you, I don't know if I'm on YouTube. I can say whatever I want. How can you verify what is in that pull box? There's no way to verify. How do I know that there's a Gaia's Cradle in there, or a Demonic Tutor, or a Scrubland, or something? I don't know. Right? But I do know that with this sealed pack from a box, there's an opportunity to get a foil borderless Ragavan. If they're streaming the build, that's probably okay. You know, I would have way less of a problem with that. Hey, these are the cards. Shuffle them up, put them in the box. Good luck. But I bought stuff from pull boxes before. They just don't feel right to me. Because I look at it as, are the numbers correct as well, right? The bottom and the floor, because I've been in streams where people will get a card, right, and they'll say, hey, the value that you applied to this card is not its true value, like it's way over, so, right? So the ceiling's not $500 because that card's not $500. You could buy one for $400. To overstate and that raises your average value, right? Rising tide floats all boats. So if your ceiling is 500, well, you divide that out between everything, and now your average value and your average value rises. So it doesn't feel right. I'll have to look into Battlefield 4. I think from the Battlefield program, when you load that up, you can download all the rest of the Battlefields from it. So basically they had a spreadsheet going tracking the value of it, or so when someone would pull a card, the value would update. That would actually be really good. Because that way, and that would actually be cool, because you could Tommy, I haven't seen a message from you in forever. Yeah, so Rock, he does list, as far as I know, he lists all his stuff on his website. I think he does it right. But then I would be worried if I did that. If I would list something off-site and then tell people to, hey, go look at my website. This is where everything's listed. What do the moderators think of that? What do the Whatnot mods think? Could that potentially take a sale from them? That's I don't know. It gets sketchy at that point. Snitches get stitches. Yeah, I don't know, but I do like the idea of a live pool. I just I wouldn't. I don't know. I just don't like pool boxes. A pack is already a pull box. You have a box and there's packs in it, and then you can pull stuff in those packs. Granted, you don't have a guarantee. Well, you do have a guaranteed pool to pull from. Just you don't have. I guess you don't have a static pool to pull from. You don't have a pool with a known value. That's the case. That helps. No, why is that a problem? I think it's worse that you can't like save the streams like with a built-in saving integration. I think it's worse that they don't have that. The bit rate and the compression on there is so high that they can't take up any space. They have published values on the packs. Yeah, the packs have published values on them, but boxes don't. Not that I know of. They do. Kinda. It says premium card odds approximately 1 in 67 cards. Please retain package for future reference. Now that part I've never seen on a box before, but it does say 1 in 67 cards. All right. Have a good night, guys. Or sleeping night. I will catch you later, man. I appreciate you stopping in. Had good chats. Good chats tonight. Yeah, that's pretty much all we have as far as odds go on a box. They don't tell us on the older stuff. I believe it also says. I mean, this is Hour of Devastation. I don't know if that's really considered old. Do these say? Yeah. Premium card odds, 1 in 67 cards. This is 2017, so they haven't been actually putting the percentages on packs for very long. Because this says yeah, it tells you the percentage of time that you would get multiple cards, basically. List cards in 25%, art cards in 5. Foil retro frame fetch land in less than 1%. So that's as good as we get it, man. AFR, they all say the same thing. Actually, no. AFR doesn't tell you those other percentages here. All it says is foil mythic borderless planeswalker and 4% of boosters. That's it. That's actually not that bad. That's 1 in 25 booster packs. That's 1 in 2 boxes. Should get you a foil mythic borderless planeswalker. War of the Old Sparky Spark. Man, I feel like we just talked about a lot of drama and whatnot there. Not condoning drama, just sometimes it happens, sometimes it comes up. And it's a social platform, so we're going to undoubtedly get drama every once in a while. But hey, it is what it is. There's no drama on YouTube. Wait, no, that's completely false. Forget I just said that. There is a crap ton of drama on YouTube because so many people use it. No, I realize I totally effed that up. There's tons of drama. I was like, wait a minute, I just said a lie. There's more drama in here. I mean, all we got to look at is CoffeeZilla. He covers drama, and his drama's juicy. I like watching his drama. Not his drama per se, but the drama he covers. My mortgage newsletter. I don't know why my mortgage company thinks I want to get a newsletter from them. Keemstar, is he even still a thing? I haven't seen Keemstar's stuff since like Halo 3. I'm pretty sure there was like some meme videos back in Halo 3 where I think Keemstar started as a Halo streamer, didn't he? Wait, did he kill someone? Oh, no shit. I didn't know that. I gotta look this up. I don't see anything about that. You're saying Keemstar killed someone? I don't see that. No, he didn't kill nobody. This would come up. Oh, this is that first video I saw was the first video of when he started. It was on YouTube. Halo 3, 2009. He was trash talking. Oh, he's called Killer Keemstar. Okay. He hasn't been active in a long time. I see someone just grab some packs here. What do we got? Oh, Tommy. It's you, man. What do you got? A Neo. Hey, did you put in the code? You already have an automatic one. Damn, that is a strong discount. I will just tell you guys now, if you're in the OG, I don't believe I actually make anything on your pack, so. But that is why I gave it to you guys, because you guys have been here since the beginning. Neon Dynasty. So I've got some here. Which one? And 2 Modern Horizons 2 drafts. Do I have one of those here? No. All right, first, that would be weird seeing Keemstar at your grocery store picking out some, I don't know, bagels. All right, Tommy, which one you want, man? I guess I should probably get them. Dude, we haven't pulled a waifu in forever. Like a long-ass time. But we're going to be pulling a bunch with Jumpstart 2022. Where's my marker? Bro, my Sharpie. What do I do with my Sharpie? Top center. Top center, right there. That's our waifu. Wow. A sports car with his name on it. I would do the classic John Oliver. Cool. But that's not quite. He does it way better. His voice is his face and voice is way more like funny when he does it. All right. I believe this is the entire box. 3. Pick where you want in this box while I find my Sharpie. I need a better perspective on this situation. All right. I don't know where little Sharpie is, so we got big Sharpie. Yeah, you did come into some drama talk. Oh, dude, that is Big Chungus. But they get bigger. There are bigger Chungai out there. Tommy, you want to pick? You want me to pick? Do random? Wow, that boy is strong. Woo. That'll put that'll kill some brain cells. Third from the right. I believe you got 2, didn't you? Yeah, you got 2 in there. I'd say that'll kill some brain cells, but this vaping will probably kill some brain cells too. Not as many. Oh, I haven't heard this song in a long time. Rooster, Alice in Chains. That's good stuff. You got one more, Tommy. Are you still traveling? First left. All right. All right, let's get it, man. I want to see the pulls. I got my sleeves over here because we're probably going to need them. Give me something good. Let me edit this real quick. And I'm leaving it to say 1 PAX. Yeah. Pot's got 1 PAX in it. All right, Modern Horizons 2. We'll do that first. We got all purple today, man. High as a kite. Dude, when I go to my local vape shop now, they got all this, and forgive me, I'm not really up on this stuff. They got all this weed paraphernalia. I don't know if I'm calling it the right thing, but they have all of these different like things that you can get now, and I don't partake in that because it is still illegal and I don't want to get arrested. But if it were legal, I am an adult and I think I would partake because I can make that choice. But it just feels weird. It's like, should I be here? Am I gonna get in trouble because I looked at, am I in the vicinity? But no, it's like vape weed stuff. I don't know. Not legal. Although I think it should be, because, again, we're adults. We can make those decisions. All right. Well, some of us got to have other people make the decisions, but most of us can make those decisions. All right. Foundry Helix, Torox Canticle, Mental Journey. Let's give us the goods. Break the Ice, Squirrel Sanctuary, Specimen Collector, and... oh, another uncommon. Okay. Poop. Harmonic Prodigy. No. Well, I do have a habit of throwing in some bonus stuff. No, I'm talking about recreational. I don't know anything about the medical stuff. I do know before my grandma died, her nephew, like, gave her some weed, and she said out of all the things that took the pain away, she said that one made her feel the best. Got an Unholy Heat. Give us the goods. Come on. Wave Sifter. Timeless Witness. There we go. There we go. Urza Sege. And a foil spreading insurrection. We got it, man. We got the fire. We got the Sege. Well, Tommy, luckily I don't have to throw in now. Because you already got the Urza Saga. What is this going for right now? Urza Saga. Is this still... Isn't it like 40-something? I know it was going up because of Brothers War. Urza Saga. We're looking at... no, $30. Okay, it's gone down a little bit. It's kind of... No, because they put it in Mystery Booster now, didn't they? Or, no, sorry. They put it... I thought they put it on the list. It's not showing up on the list here. Unless they just haven't added it. Still $30. Alright, it's good, though. Urza Saga. We still got our Kami pack here, so let's see what we got. Urza Sega, yeah. You think Urza would be a Sega guy or like a Neo Geo guy, or would it be a I don't know. What was another popular console at the time? There's Sega. Neo Geo was before that, I think. Pogs. Dude, we had Pogs when I was a kid. I remember those. Oh, yeah, 3DO. ColecoVision. That's an old one. Or a TurboGrafx. ZX Spectrum. I don't know that one. That's one console I'm not familiar with. ZX Spectrum. Michiko's Random Truth. Upriser Renegade, the dude with the crazy hair. Sorry, Captain. Where's our rares? When did they start? Okay, right here. March of Wretched Sorrow. What is this? One with the Kami. It's our commander card. Satoru Umezawa. You got Katos, the Silent Spider. And Ryu Storm's Edge. European Gaming PC. Okay, I'm not familiar with that one. Rat Rogue and Samurai. I don't know what these are worth. Satoru, Katos. I don't think these are that crazy. We did get actually 5 rares. That's pretty nice. Nice. The Urza Saga is really the one that makes the deal here. You're also going to get a Spectral Arcanist. That is from Val Commander. It's extended art. I don't even know. Weren't they just like... They looked like little poker chips, didn't they? If I remember right. But they had like pictures on them. When Pogs were were popular... I'm only 29. When Pogs were popular, they were... I would have been like 5 or 6. This would have been mid-90s. I have very vague memories of Pogs, but I do remember them. I don't think I ever played. I know people say Poggers is... Can't keep a straight face. I was like, is that the same thing? Poggers is that what that means? But I gave it away with a laugh. So, Tommy, right now, you're the only one in here, so you're automatically going to get a booster pack there. I honestly don't even know what the PogChamp thing is. I'd have to look on Know Your Meme to find out. $110 for a full set of... Oh, so you've almost got the full set. Is that the one? No, it's not the one with the... I'm gonna Google it. I just can't Google anything JB tells me. Because he said one day, don't Google that or something like that, or Google at your own risk. Wow, that's strange to think that people were playing Magic and Pogs at the same time. Yes, Derek, if you wanna get some packs, you go on CRG Games, and then I'll just pull them and we'll crack them, and I'll ship them to you later. There. I wish I would have just been exposed to Magic earlier. When I was a kid, my brother and I, my brother lived in Lakeland, Florida, and at the time we were allowed to just go around town. My mom worked in the day, so my brother and I, we would just get our scooters, and we would just scoot all around town, everywhere. And we went to a card shop one time, and I remember there were people in there much older than us playing cards and stuff. And I think my brother had Yu-Gi-Oh cards or something at the time. I had no interest in cards. And now I look back and I'm thinking, how dumb was that? I should have said, Mom, can you buy me this Urza Sege pack? and then just kept it in a box or something like that. She probably would have got us some packs. All right, let me look at this PogChamp. PogChamp. Come on. Oh. That's it? That's Pog. Is that PogChamp? This is PogChamp. This is the thing that everybody's talking about. PogChamp. Yeah, I didn't know anything about that, I guess. Oh, I get that sometimes. Derek, is that you? Derek, what you got? Four Brothers War set packs. Awesome, dude. So I got a sealed box right here. Well, it was sealed until I opened it, but every pack's still in here. Excuse me. So, well, I got hiccups. Derek, you can pick where you want out of this box, man. PogChamp. So now I know when someone says Poggers, right there, I have an image in my brain. Wow. Hey, Force of Will's going to be out in Dominaria Remastered. Pull them random. Okay. Oh, man. Pulling them at random. I'll try, dude. All right. So we're going to do, let's see, this one, this one, this one, and the last one on the left. It's getting reprinted, but I don't know how that's... I don't think that's actually going to affect the value of the originals all that much. Because Alliances was so long ago. Alliances is what, 1996? And there's always going to be people like me, or probably people like you as well, that want the originals. If you're going to play with the cards, you might as well get the oldest version available. I don't actually own a single Force of Will, unfortunately. Derek, let's get it, man. I want to see a Mox Amber, right? Yeah. I still have not pulled one myself. Ooh, Ashnod's Altar. Schematic art card. I like it. Got a Swamp. Argothian Sprite. Now there are some uncommons in here that are like over $1, like what, $1.40 I believe. Cradle Clear Cutter. There's a Bobble. Bobble still I think $2. Ooh, Worm Coil Engine, hell yeah. Worm Coil Solid. Root Wire Amalgam. And a foil reconstructed Thopter. So, we get two mythics in here. And a zombie token. Yeah, so yeah, Worm Coil is pretty damn good. I pulled that in the draft, and I thought it was gonna win. I still got beat out by like removal, like black-green removal or something like that. I got one buddy always plays removal, and I always lose to him. All right, what do we got? Skitterbeam Battalion, and we got a full art forest there, foil. Mishra's Onslaught, Power Plant Worker. All right, Demolition Field. This is the one. Haywire Might. This guy's $1.40. Let me just double check that, but I'm fairly certain this is $1.40. Why does this always log me out? Give me 2 seconds here. Bro. Uncommon. Haywire Might. $1.42, and it's up 35% in the last 7 days. Got Ashnod's Harvester. I know that's valuable, so I'm going to put it there. Calamity's Wake. Got a Cloud Key. The Stone Brain. And a foil Spectrum Sentinel. Stone Brain's not too crazy, I don't believe. Demolition Field? I didn't even check that one. Yeah, dude, the first game I got the Wormcoil Engine, I was able to get it out on turn 3 because I had Burnished Heart. And then I used that one card that brings an artifact with power 3 or less. Or is it CMC 3 or less? One of the two. So I ramped with Burnished Heart, and dude, I got him out. I think I got Wormcoil Engine out on turn 4. Turn 3 or 4. Wrecked the opponent. It was fun. Nice Giant Growth. Spectrum Sentinel, Slagstone Refinery. Got a Liquid Metal Coating, a Bone Saw, a Blast Zone, and a Third Path Savant. That one was weak. That was a weak pack. Alright, give us the goods. Come on. Urza Powerstone Prodigy. What is that? Oh, it's one of these. Every time I see one of these in the back, I'm thinking that's a borderless card there. All right, Machine of Matter, Tower Worker, Flow of Knowledge. There we go. Journeyer's Kite. Okay. Razor Slash Transmogran. Isn't this guy a few bucks? Razor. Why isn't this showing it? There we go. Any rarity. Oh, I gotta refresh. Why is it not showing me this? It's a rare. Give me 1 sec. I'm trying to see how much this Razor Slash is worth. The Stone Brain. He's not expensive. I just don't see it here unless I'm passing it. Or just look on my phone. All right, 2 seconds. I gotta look. Oh, it's Razor Lash. I was spelling it wrong. That's probably why. 13 cents. Damn it. And Gikshin Infiltrator. You're also going to get a Shadow Grange Archfiend. Because why not? Turn 3 Wormcoil Engine is something that would just make your opponent scoop. If you only got 20 life, a turn 3 Wormcoil Engine is a death sentence. And Ursire. Did I say that right? Ursire? Yes, good afternoon. It's actually more like good evening here, but damn, it's almost 9 o'clock. Dude, I feel confident in every pack, man. For the most part, yeah. I'll tell you what my favorite packs are. Time Spiral Remastered, Modern Horizons 1, and any of the older stuff, really, because I like the older stuff. But I feel pretty confident in most things. I'm adding stuff to the wheel every time, though. Actually, I gotta add both of you guys to the wheel. So give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna add. Well, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom. I've had a lot of tea. Hey, also, hey, one thing I wanted to mention. Let me add you guys. I'll tell you while I'm doing this. So I mentioned before that my sister is a streamer, my younger sister. All right, why is this not working? There we go. All right, so I mentioned it before. My sister's a streamer on Twitch, and if anybody's interested, her name is. She plays Overwatch. Yep, she plays Overwatch. It's Eclipse Okami. With an underscore at the end. Eclipse Okami. She is hard of hearing, so you'll see an HOH thing. But she's got hearing aids, so she'll be good. I'm sure she's been streaming for a while. I'm gonna tell her though she needs to start streaming League of Legends, because I don't know anything about Overwatch. I played Overwatch once when it came out, I think, and then I just never picked it up again for some reason. Like, it was really fast paced, and I was like, "Whoa, I'm not used to this," so I stopped. But I know that it's super popular. But I think it's Overwatch 2 is the more popular thing. Oh, we gonna play League? So I gotta tell you, I'm a Teemo One Trick. Oh, did you? Oh, was that you that commented about playing? So I actually have been expanding out a little bit into. Yesterday I started playing Malzahar mid, uh, and Vex. So I played one game with Vex. I think we ended up losing, um, but I did mid. I did really good. I was surprised. Like Vex is strong. Like I played against Vex a whole bunch of times and gotten absolutely clobbered. But playing like Vex actually has a lot of sustain because she's got that shield. And no, dude, I played Singed. I played Singed. I used to. I just don't think Singed is. Any champion is viable in any role. I will always maintain this. It is not the champion, it is the player, right? I played a game a couple weeks back with my buddy. He got absolutely smashed to smithereens by a Blitzcrank mid. Like Blitz, it was an attack speed Blitz. He was just it was 10 minutes and he was at our freaking base. Like he was crazy. And so I will always maintain that it is the player. You can win a lane with any champ against any player if you are better than your opponent. So that's why I play Teemo. Because you don't have to be better than your opponent. You can still sometimes win just by dumb luck if you place enough shrooms. That's not actually the reason. I'm pretty decent with Teemo. I at like a, yeah, I'm at like a million. I've been playing these CDR, like max CDR games, where my cooldown reduction will be almost 120, and the shrooms have like an 8-second cooldown. I can use my dash, and the cooldown will be over, like, on the dash, like, when it comes back up, and I can just use it again. It's insane. It's fun. I almost never get that build, though, because it's weak. It is a weak build. Press the attack Teemo is definitely still the way to go, I think. Although, this lately, dude, this meta of top laners going, there's that it's one of the new items that gives you like 800% some daggum, it gives you some like 800% or 800 health, I think, and 200% HP bonus stuff. Is crazy, dude. Tanks right now, Heartsteel. Fuck it, dude. Heartsteel needs nerfed so bad. Dude, Mundo Heartsteel cannot be killed. It's like impossible. And maybe our teams were just crap, but there's been multiple games where we've just gotten plowed by a Heartsteel Mundo. The whole team, 5 people on him, can't kill him. His health comes back too much. He's got too much of it. And Derek, dude, Hour of Devastation is really cool because you do have the chance of getting things like the Amonkhet Invocations. The chance is low, don't get me wrong, but those are in there. Plus, you got things like the Scorpion God, which is really cool. A couple gods in there. So, yeah, definitely a cool pack. I missed out on this when this came out. That's why I picked some up. Came out in 2016, 17. Same, Mark. I was out of the game too when that came out. So I miss that. I miss Kaladesh. I miss Amonkhet. That whole War of the Spark. I missed War of the Spark. I missed Ravnica and Ravnica Allegiance and Guilds of Ravnica. I missed like that couple years span, and it was a fucking great span of sets. Like there was a lot of really good stuff that came out. But I'm kind of peeved that I missed. Yeah. Yeah, Theros Beyond Death. Dude, I got tons of Theros Beyond Death. There's Return to Nyx. You know, yeah, you're right. There's Theros, and then there's Theros Beyond Death, which is kind of the return to Theros. or return to that block, really. It's Theros, Born of the Gods, and Journey to Nyx. Those three are together. And it's, I think they call it the Theros block. Yeah, so Mark, I remember during that time, I worked at a place called Allied Machine as a machinist, and I worked midnight, so I'd be on eBay all night doing the same thing but with Magic. And then I sold my collection. I got out of it again. That was that 2017 to 2018 time that I got out. All of that stuff that I bought, yeah, I sold it for like $1,000 in 2017. I think I sold my collection, something like that. So bad, so bad. You're getting in at a good time then, because there's not a lot of young. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. In my area, there are not a lot of people your age that play Magic that I'm aware of. At least they don't come to my LGS or our LGS and play. I think our youngest player is 22, might be 22. Wow, Mark, sorry to hear that, man. That's it's terrible. I've had a couple family members also, pass in the last year, and it's last couple of years. It's rough, but luckily, those moments that you can spend with your family during the end, those are some of the most important moments that you can spend with your loved ones. Yep. Sold in early, yeah, Tommy. I think it's around the same time I sold, early 2017. Missed all the missed all the upside and stuff. Um, it was bad news. Derek, what you got there, man? We're throwing another pack in the, or we got another pack here. Properties. 2. There we go. I'll do one AFR and one Strixhaven in there. But you got 3 Hour of Devastation. So we'll grab these 2. I'll grab another one here. Actually, you can go ahead and pick. So these were the 2 that were already out. I had these out because I was taking photos. So they would be right here. Where do you want from this box? '11th from the left. I know, dude. Look at the color. I just love the color of these packs. I don't know what you call that. Burnt, like orange brown. I don't know. I just think these packs look good. They look attractive as far as booster packs go. Yeah, burnt copper. That's about right. I think they look good. They look premium. Derek, you got 2 more, man. Or do you just want me to pick now? Modern Horizons 1, yes. Modern Horizons 1, also very attractive. This is why I love these things. It looks like a little... It's the golden ticket. I'm going to have to pick up more Modern Horizons 1. Alright. I'm going to get this one. And this one. Derek, never trust the dealer. I'm just kidding. But seriously, never trust the dealer. Because I always feel like I'm going to pull bad stuff, and then I'm going to feel bad. Alright, let's get the fire. I want to see something really good. Doubles Masters Collector Boxes. So, I recently saw Double Masters... What are you talking about, original or 2022? Modern Horizons 1, I think it's affordable. It depends. Are you buying it per box or do you want the pack? The packs are affordable. The boxes, the new Double Masters 2022 collector boosters. I recently saw some cases putting the price at $225 a box, but we're coming down to like $250 a box. Yeah, I think the best bet is if you have Double Masters 2022 right now is to keep it sealed. I had a chance to buy a good bit, and I did. And what I have now for Double Masters 2022 is most likely what I'm going to have for a while, unless I can pick up 2022 draft booster boxes at a reasonable price. I might have to buy it by the case at that point, but we'll see. I do want to have it for a long time. Kenra Scrapper. Okay, got a lot of dogs in the set. Nagas, snakes, right? A Naga is a snake type thing. Frilled Sandwalla. Got a Granitic. Okay, Granitic Titan. Desert the Ferment. Seer of the Last Tomorrow. We got a Sifter Worm. Crook of Condemnation. Rankfist Minotaur. And, hey, Mirage Mirror. That's a good one. Didn't this just recently like rise in value for some reason? Let me check the price on that. Not Reddit. Where'd TCG Player go? Alright, one sec. Mirage Mirror. Mirage Mirror is... Oh, no, it came down. Never mind. It's $1.50. Which one is it that is expensive? Oh, the pre-release version's $10. My bad. All right, so $1.50. You got Blur of Blades. Our Mountain and Warrior. We're gonna put Blur of Blades in a sleeve because these are old enough. Where I think the sleeve or the foils, they should probably sleeve those. Mirage Mirror is still pretty good. It's $1.50. It must have popped back down. Yeah, dude. Opening 2022 booster boxes was really fun. I agree. I opened all of them that I got. I sold singles when that came out. I wish I would have kept more sealed. Or any of it sealed, but I did not. But on the bright side, I have a complete set. Minus some of the extended art and foil etched cards and stuff. Got Sunset Pyramid. Hey, ramming up Ruins. This is the card that made, was it mono red burn decks like fucking insane? Wasn't it ramming up? Or ramming up Excavator, something like that. People were going crazy with that. Yeah, trust me, I had to forego a lot of money to build that. Because it is definitely not cheap. We got Driven and Despair, along with the Plains and... What is that? Oh, these... You can cut these out. Or these pop out. I never even seen these before. Oh, these are brick counters. And then the neg ones, exerted, eternal. That's pretty cool. I have not seen that yet. I wish they did more stuff like this. Like, don't give us shitty tokens. Give us these. Those are helpful. All right, where's the good stuff? Where's the... What is that? Open fire, right? Oh, it's a spear. With like a dog's head on it. That's interesting. Okay. Tragic Lesson. That's Kefnet. Lethal Sting. Got Ambuscade, Grizzly, Survivor. Like, I like the art and the feel from this era. Godfarer's Faithful. Whenever you cast a blue, black, or red spell, you gain life. What? A 0/4 for 1 that pays you for casting spells? Dude, that's a busted common. That's amazing. I want to get me a playset of those. I didn't play during this set, so I don't know all the cards in here, which kind of sucks. Dude, party in the front. No, sorry. Business in the front, party in the back. Nissa's Defeat. We got Tenacious Hunter. Ifnir, Deadlands, and Razaketh the Foul-Blooded. What is Razaketh worth? Flying Trample, pay 2 life, search your library for a card, put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. So he's a tutor. Oh, he's $14. And then, oh, we got another punch card. Hell yeah. That's pretty neat. This is probably something that would go in a, this would go in a Shadowborn Apostle deck. I like it. Razaketh the Foul-Blooded. I'm not familiar with that one, but now I am. All right. Yeah, so I feel good. We did okay. We did pretty good. Got a nice big old spicy mythic. Hell yeah, man. Wait, do you have what's that one from Battle Bond you probably have or need? It's the something of like depravity or something like that. Jerry's got him in his deck. Burning Rune Demon's a good one. That's from Kaldheim. It's Archfiend of Depravity, that one. Yeah, Archfiend. Yep, you're right. Come on. Go slide in there. There we go. What's good? Rhino? I don't have any of the Warhammer decks, unfortunately. But the more time passes, the less inclined I am to pick them up, really. Three loss and 3 gain. Dude, there was... in high school, I didn't know anybody that... I didn't know about Magic, but I never even heard about Magic in high school. And I hung out with nerds. Well, probably because I am basically a nerd. Or a geek, or whatever you want to call it, you know. All the same these days. Dude, trust me, Mark, I know completely. Because I'm building a binder for every set that comes out. And then, like, as soon as I build the binder, a new set comes out. And it's like, shit, I don't have any binders left. I got to go buy more. And it's like, oh, that part kind of sucks. Like, I want to build the binder or have enough time to complete the set before the next one comes out. And it's not as feasible as it used to be. What time we got right now? 9 o'clock. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. My stomach has been rumbling for at least an hour. Yeah, no problem, man. Derek, take it easy. I'm going to be hopping off here at 9:15, grab something to eat. So, Tommy and Derek, you guys are on the wheel. But I think what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to give you each 2 packs. There you go. 2 packs of peeps. A peeps. 2 packs of peeps. And that way we're even. And I am hungry. So what we need to do is we need everybody to get their Tommy spell table setup going. Hey, Nick. Nick just waved at me. I haven't talked to Nick in a while. Wait, Nick, Nick, you're not on here. No, he's not in here, is he? I'm not going to bed yet. Yep. Except now it's 3 sets every 1 month, Tommy. You've got it backwards, my man. It's the supplementary products is what it is. I've got a few minutes here. So I still got, it's 9:09. I've got until 9:15. I'm just gonna be eating leftovers from Thanksgiving. Oh, 10 days till you get your stuff. I'm hoping that we're going to be drafting Jumpstart 2022 at my LGS. I asked about it earlier this week, but he said he wasn't sure. If we don't draft Jumpstart 2022, are you guys' LGSs doing that? Drafting Jumpstart, or is it Giant Control? I don't know that. Just being completely honest, I have like, at any given time, I have only like 2 decks and maybe a precon. So I don't know. I have no clue. I play Animar and Edgar Markov. And then this burn deck abomination here. Pretty much. So I don't know. I don't even know what Is It Giant Control is. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I have the Aloro deck. I don't have it now. I took it apart. Yeah, I poached parts of the Aloro deck out for Geist to Saint Traft. Yep. I like that Aloro deck. Like I had that, like all of those decks that I did videos on, most of them I don't have them complete anymore. I have Miram is partly Miram, Edgar, and Animar are mostly together, but I've taken cards out of them to build other decks. Yeah, there's Discord. Here, I'll send you a link. Where's the link at? Yeah. If anybody in here wants to join the Discord, by all means. Let me find that link here. All right, where the heck is that link at? Oh, invite people. There it is. I have to ask you guys how to use use this thing. Oh, Tommy, sorry. You want me to rip the, rip these? All right, let's see what you get in here. All right, we'll do Strixhaven first. Wait a minute, JB. You remember you said 3 old knob bones? We're going to get to 4 old knob bones tonight. Hey, this is Time Warp. That's a good one. Actually, that's that one's pretty valuable. This land, this particular land, for some reason, seemed to be quite popular because somebody bought me out of all of this specific one. Hey, you got a rare lesson, which is good. So we have an extra rare in this pack. Plum the Forbidden, Mage Hunter. You got a Manifestation Sage. Doomblade. Spiteful Squad. Not too shabby. Alright, now your AFR pack. Derek, I think Derek already hopped off, but, hey, you got a Mordekainen token. If you squint real hard, can you see Louis C.K. there? Like, if this were orange or red, does that look like Louis C.K.? Drizzt. Oh, by the way, so the gold stamped art card for this Drizzt, I am fairly certain, is like $20-something. Let me just double check that, but I'm pretty sure the gold stamped art card here is expensive. How do you spell that? Drizzt. I was just looking this up a couple days ago. I'm pretty sure it's the most expensive gold stamped art card. Yeah. $30 for the gold stamped art card version of this. No shit. I don't know why that is, but it is a thing. Oh, I gotta get over here. Nadir's not too bad. And a foil Baleful Beholder. So nothing crazy in there. But some nice bonus goodies there for you. So I appreciate you, man. Alright. That's Tommy. And, well, Derek isn't in here to tell me to open his, so I'm going to leave his sealed, and I'll ship him to him sealed there. But, yeah, nice little things there. Oh, I got it backwards. All right, what time is it? I kind of want to play some League tonight, so I'm going to grab some food, then I'm going to play some League, and then, well, pack everything up, get you shipped out tomorrow morning. So, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. We had a lot of fun this stream. We had a lot of good conversations. A little bit of drama here and there, a little bit of deck talk, things like that. So, I'd like to do the, you know, the 4 or 5 nights a week, like I used to, on Whatnot. But honestly, that's the reason I got burnt out with Whatnot, is for doing it like 4 or 5 nights a week. So I'm not going to do it 4 or 5 nights a week. I'm going to try to do it a couple nights a week. And then, you know, I'll schedule it ahead of time so we know. So, but I appreciate you stopping in. I'm going to grab some food, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Now if I can find the stop button. Ah, there it is.